which rookies are showing the most improvement so far?
And we're going to stay off of Trey Lance on this one since we're
Yeah,
no quarterbacks.
yeah.
No, but seriously, I thought Jalen Moore showed a lot of improvement from week 1 to week 2. He struggled a little bit at the beginning of the week in practice, but he looked really good in the game for the most part on Sunday. He had one bad run block that he completely whiffed on a down block, but other than that, he seemed like he was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I would go with him. I think Diamond Lenore has
The
really
fifth rounders.
yeah, the fifth rounders have really shown, right? Because even Hufanga has played really well too. I think he might even be getting himself into a spot where he can be making a run at the starting strong safety job. Uh,
Seems like Hufanga if and Lenore, if they're not starting week one, could be starting next year, week one, or by the end of the season. Both of them.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
Lenore's
definitely
got a
there.
little bit of Jason Verrett to him. Just a little. So it's
Yeah,
feisty.
yeah, he's really good. He's all
Yeah.
over the place on. He's a really good man cover guy, and he's holds up better in zone too. So than the other rookie Thomas. So he's doing really well.
Yeah.
Those are my three.
Yeah. I mean, Sermon didn't play. Mitchell didn't play. Banks didn't play. Uh, Real quick, did you feel like Lance showed improvement from game one to game two?
The Lance showed improvement from game 1
Yeah.
to 2.
Do you feel he did?
Yes. When you watch, the part of my issue with him with week 1 was that just he looked off when you watch him on all
Yeah.
22. When you
The,
watch
the
the
whole
all 20,
timing of it, right? Yeah.
yeah, the few plays that I've seen of the all 22 this time, it's
It's like the
completely.
first time he'd ever played football.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
lot.
a
He
little
looked a
bit.
lot better. He
Yeah.
looked a lot better in terms of that. The numbers aren't a lot different, but in terms of the completions and drops and those kind of things. But
True.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think he
Kind of the
played better.
same. I thought that
Yeah,
touchdown pass to Benjamin was sweet.
yeah, that was a really nice ball looking off the linebacker and then hitting right over the middle. That was really nice.
Yeah. It was a perfect location. It wasn't a super big window. It was a nice play.
Yeah, even the slot fade that he hit to Sherfield was a nice ball because there was a tight window there because of the safety come over the top,
Right.
and he didn't throw it out too far in front. He kind of hit the hole a
And
little
I
bit.
thought he let it go pretty early, which
He
was nice
did.
to see too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other thing too. He'd hit his back foot and he let that ball go.
Yeah.
Uh, Very similar to one of the plays we broke down during our breakdowns of him.
What's interesting about him is he's had almost nothing but success playing football. He was undefeated in college. He might have been undefeated in high school. He's not used to, missing a lot of throws or looking like he's not good. So it's interesting for him to be like, this is weird. I'm a little out of my depth. How do I respond? And it seems like he's still confident. He's not like, oh my God, I suck. No, you don't. You're a top 99% athlete. You're just very inexperienced and everything's new to you. But I think he's still it's a good experience. He looks confident.
Yeah, he was struggling there, and he brought himself out. The other thing too with Lance was that he did that touchdown drive at the end of the first half. Part of the reason that was so nice is because that's one of the weaknesses in his game has been in the situational. He hasn't been thrown in a lot of that tight end of half situations in college, probably not in high school either. So to lead the offense down the field and score, for a touchdown like that, that was a big step forward for him, I think.
I like how we managed to not talk about quarterbacks for 2 minutes. That was good. Those were good 2 minutes, and we went right back to the quarterback. No, but I like it was. I want to talk about Trey Lance's development because it's the most important thing, and he didn't make strides everywhere. I think he still needs to really show that he's not going to throw these slants like this every time, and I think he will. But that's one thing that He says the right things. Like, of course, I don't need. I can't. I know I shouldn't throw those balls that fast. Okay, you know it. That's great. Now show it. Show that you can do what you know. That's all. That's it. And it may not be the first time, but that's all I'm looking for. Because if he can't, that's gonna look. If he can't develop some touch, I'm not giving him a second contract. You could have a lot of success with him on that first contract, but no, absolutely not.
Yeah,
No.
and I think he will. I
Yeah,
have
I think
faith
so
that
too.
it
I think so
just
too.
and that's what Shanahan talked about yesterday. That's why he was saying you got to give him the reps. You got to get him used to the games. It's the speed. It's all this everything that plays into it.
Absolutely.